But as usual, I stuffed mine with a lot of meat. My mother's smiling. Wow. Look at these. Seriously. We're gonna make some wontons or dumplings, which is one of our favorite thing to do. We used to say we're having a wonton-a-thon when you're sitting making dumpling after dumpling. So that's gonna be exciting for us to do. So we're gonna get started on the fillings that are going to go in our dumplings or our wontons. And here in this bowl, I have some ground chicken. It's you often see them used with a ground pork, a ground beef, could be ground turkey. Today we're choosing to use chicken. What I really love about this recipe is it's really simple ingredients in the inside. So I'm gonna use a little bit of fresh pepper. So we have some fresh ginger here. So we're gonna put, probably in this amount, I'm putting about a half a teaspoon of that fresh ginger. And I do have 1 egg I'm gonna put right into our bowl now. I'm gonna take about 3 green onions. I'm gonna cut them in half here. So we create a nice small dice because we want nice small pieces of onion. Because remember, these are gonna be going inside the dumpling wrapper. And we really don't want the onion itself to be larger than the ground meat that's going in. So we want to get a nice small dice on that onion. I'm going to chop the rest of this one up so we have it all for our recipe, as you can see. And we're going to slide this right into the bowl. And you see the onions mixed with the chicken, the egg. And then the other ingredient I like to put in mine is these are, and it's only 3 of those white mushrooms, but I diced them up. And then I'm just gonna take 2 cloves of garlic. So we're gonna mix all of those up. So we're gonna get our wonton wrappers out. Hopefully you see what I'm doing is I am gonna put a little bit of filling in the center of it. And I'll hold that up so everybody gets to see. Now, how you roll your dumpling can be up to you in any different way that you want. I often take, and I pinch it in the middle, and then what I am doing on the side is I'm pinching it all the way up, and then on the other side, I'm gonna do the same thing. And there, we've got one of our dumplings here. They'll get in different shapes. If we wanna really put them into a wonton, we're gonna fold these 2 ends over and let them meet. But as usual, I stuffed mine with a lot of meat. My mother's smiling. And we're gonna get some water on, because when Mom and I cook them, I'm gonna put them in with a little bit of broth, and then I'm gonna put them in the frying pan second and have a little bit of a crispy fried dumpling. I've got 6 of our dumplings here ready, and we're just getting some water boiled in behind us. We're gonna get those dumplings and we're gonna show you how quickly they're gonna go into water. And it's a water that has a little bit of a chicken bouillon cube in it. And there's a few things we can have these just as is coming out, or as I said, if we want, we could flash them into a frying pan and crisp them up. But we're just gonna show you sort of how these ones are. They're pretty much ready, and they're probably gonna take about 3 minutes. So they don't take long to cook. Wow. Look at these. They look amazing. The dumplings are perfect. The only thing I want to do is just mix a little bit of a sauce that you can dip them in. We're going to put some soy sauce. And this is what I like about this is it's got a little bit of a sweet. And then I'm going to use a little maple syrup. And there's just a little bit. And then I'm going to use a little bit of that fresh ginger that we had earlier, because ginger has a lot of strength. And then I also have some toasted sesame seeds that we're gonna dip those dumplings in. So there's one of those beautiful dumplings. And they only took, what, Mom?
3 minutes.
About 3 minutes to cook. And see, when you dip it in the sauce. Seriously. Every time I make them, I surprise myself.